Okay, so yeah, this is taking long enough. Hello again. I'm back. This is Daryl, Destination Nowhere, and well, okay. First off, little confession. Yes, I have been making videos. No, I have not been uploading them. A couple of problems. They've either been something's happened where I wasn't able to completely finish the video, so I've been deciding whether or not to reshoot, or to be perfectly honest, I just wasn't really happy with how the video turned out. I've downloaded a couple of programs so I could start doing videos directly off of my laptop. I don't really like how those look. I do like the fact that I can do some editing with those, but I'm still experimenting here. I'm finally getting to the point that I think it's time to start looking at getting a camera. So any advice on what kind of camera to get or whatever else, I'm open-minded. Just let me know. Drop it in the comments. But the requests have been made, and I've been promising this for a little while now. So those of you that have been patient with me, thank you. It is finally time to do. Is Jack. It's the name I'm going with right now. It's actually the name of the previous owner, but more time I spend with this guy, the more thank you. It's kind of feeling like a Jack. Jack's Shack. So anyways, 1984 Toyota Dolphin. Looking a little rough. She was actually a lot dirtier before I actually took it to the car wash. Took about 10 years worth of dirt off of her, and it didn't make much of a difference. Does have the 22R 4-cylinder engine. It's got 76,000 miles on it. Running really good. Could possibly use a tune-up, but outside of that, no real issues have come up so far. So anyways, it's the rear kitchen model. Does not have the dinette in the back that so many Dolphins do. I'm actually thankful for that because, frankly, I don't fit into that dinette too well. It doesn't make for a very comfortable bed, and I really don't see much of a use for that. Got the 4-burner stainless steel propane stove and oven. Does work. Same with the hood vent, working fine. Up here we've got the control center. Should close up on that. So far seems to be working fine. I get information off of this thing. It's not gonna work right now. Yeah. First tank is pretty full. Doing all right on these. However, the fuel pump or the water pump comes on, but even though we have water in the fresh tank, we're not getting any water pressure anywhere. I think we might have a clogged line or something. Maybe there's something wrong with the water pump, but has not worked as of yet. So anyways, the shower, toilet, sink area, the smallest bathroom I have ever seen. Actually, really clean, and actually, once the water pump's working, I'm pretty sure it's going to be fairly functional. Yes, this is a very tight fit. It is not a comfortable thing, but you know what? I don't plan on spending a lot of time in there. Closet's right here. It is packed at the moment. There's a sleeping cushion that came with the unit that I haven't thrown away yet, and I haven't decided if I'm going to. So that's where it goes in the meantime. Overhead air conditioner. Despite the fact that I bump my head on it every time I come in here, I don't really mind it. It works pretty well. Gets cold in here really quick. It could be a little quieter, but if that's the only thing I have to complain about, you're not going to hear many complaints out of me. I was really concerned that that was not going to work, and I was very pleased to see that it does. Full-length sofa right here, which works out nicely, converts into a twin-size bed. The one person that will probably be joining me for some of my trips is my nephew. He's 6'2", and he laid down on this thing just fine. So that's good for him, because he'd be the one sleeping here, not me. I'm taking the big bunk. And one thing that I really liked that I didn't consider about the Toyotas versus some of the other Class Cs, the space in the bunk is actually bigger on the Toyotas because you have quite a bit more height, because the cab height on the Toyota pickup is a lot less than that of one of the big vans, either the Ford, Chevy, or Dodge. Those cabs are about 8 to 10 inches taller than the cab of the Toyota. So you actually lose some of that space. Now, of course, the overall cabin height is a little bit more in those bigger Class Cs, but still, you do get quite a bit more height in the bunk up here. I'm 320 pounds. This bunk is made for 2 people. It supports me just fine. I was a little concerned about that. In fact, people want to ask right away, can you sleep up there? Yes, I can. Haven't been able to sleep up there yet, but I have laid up there quite a few times. Right here is one of the damage spots that's going to have to be addressed. This little vent here has, obviously some water damage. They told me that there was some roof leaking before. Since I've had it, we had one hell of a storm this week. And it was just barely a drip right here. Barely dripping down. Just a little bit. And you can just tell that's kind of from the seal around this vent. But the good news is this vent is coming out. This is where I'm planning on putting in the Fantastic fan. So this is all part of the plan. This is going to be going away. The entire roof is going to be redone, resurfaced, possibly re-insulated. I'm pretty sure that it's going to need better insulation. But the Fantastic fan will be going in there. This other vent here, this is the fire escape vent, which is, it's great for cycling air. However, yeah, as wide as this is, in case of a fire, yeah, I'm going to have to find another way out. That door is not going to cut it. But outside of that, it works. My combo dinette office space lounge area that I've got going on right here. Sorry, guys, you were not supposed to see my ashtray. This is going to work out nicely. These little chairs are quite comfortable, despite the fact the upholstery is absolutely hideous. It works out really well. There is the table that is semi-stationary right there. It can be taken out, but I don't plan on ever taking that one out. I do have another table here that actually has 2 posts that come up from those 2 holes in the floor. So that table would actually occupy all this space here. I've put it up. It functions. It would be fine if there was enough people in here that, I don't know, maybe we have a card game going on, or, I have people eating in here. It would work. To be honest, I don't really see myself using it much with just me here. But then again, haven't moved in yet, so don't know. Obvious storage compartments on both sides, standard issue stuff. Actually a little bit more storage than I was expecting to find in this little guy. But I'm pretty sure once I start moving stuff in, it's not going to be quite enough. The Dometic 2-way fridge is working fine. I've got it working off of the propane right now. You can see it's actually at about 36 degrees. It's been working really, really good. We're not even 100% perfectly level right here, and this fridge has been working great since the time I turned it on. So very, very happy to see that. Really, to be honest, the water pump issue has so far been the only thing that I have come across that may potentially be a problem. Not much of it, but that is the cab. You can see that's a 4-speed manual transmission. This little guy will get hopefully around 16 miles a gallon on the road. Now obviously just driving around town I'll be doing good to get 12, but I'm really hoping once she's tuned up and out on the freeway, I would really be happy to see about 15-16 miles per gallon. That would make me very happy. The upholstery overall, I hate how good of condition it's in, because it really is, for 30 years old, is in incredible condition. I mean, the seams are tight, you know, no tearing. It's really not even faded. It's just so hideous. Not my style at all. Everybody that has seen it has kind of been like, oh no, man, that's great, you got to keep it. But yeah, they don't have to live with it. Don't really know what's going on there. Haven't got any plans. It's expensive to replace, so may not see anything happen there, at least not for a long time. Look, they put it on the door panel. Please. Sorry. Actually, yes, it does build character, but my. At any rate, you know, for the interior and everything, that's pretty much it. It's not really anything fancy going on the exterior. Couple of issues with the awning, but actually want to get a little more cleaning done, and actually a little more work done on the exterior before I show that off. There's not any real damage or anything. There's some rotted wood down in the bottom where the awning, well, just let me show you. Alright. Oh. There's the other car. We'll talk about her later. That's Roxy. But, okay, so down here where the awning supports meet the body of the RV, you can see where all this dented in and everything, and it's all because the wood is rotted from here down. It's really rotted from where the floor of the RV starts down to the bottom. It was even worse on this end when we pulled the awning out the first time. This just completely tore away. You can see underneath there maybe, but the rotted wood, I just ended up pulling out the entire panel. There was nothing salvageable of it, so this is going to be a process. The skin is going to have to be taken off, all the aluminum siding. I'm going to have to replace and reinforce that plywood that was down there, and then reattach the awning supports. The awning did actually roll out. It actually comes out a lot further than I thought it would. There's a couple of worn spots right where the awning meets the roof of the RV, but something tells me that this can be salvaged. I don't think that it's a total loss, but we'll see. More to come. Not really worried about that at this time. Alright guys, so there you have it. Finally got the tour done. To be honest with you, I recorded that a few days ago, but I've been playing with that video ever since. I'm starting to really feel what it's like to be a YouTuber. I've got so much to learn. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I'm actually looking forward to making more from here on out. But somehow, some way, don't have any excuse for it, I lost the last part of that video. Right after showing off the RV, Made it back into the garage, made a few comments, reminded to tell people if they'd like to subscribe. Told them that some more videos were coming, usual stuff. Most of all, and the reason why I'm recording this video now so that I can actually put this on the end of the tour video, is again to say thank you. So far everything has been very, very positive, and it is motivating me. I'm really hoping to do a better job for y'all. I really feel like this is my way of giving back and contributing to this community that I have really enjoyed and has become part of my life. So as long as I'm getting positive feedback and everything else, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep learning. I'm going to keep making mistakes and learning from those, and just keep on pushing through it until I get better at it. But at any rate, thank you everyone. Have a wonderful evening. I don't want to make any promises as to when the next video is coming up, but I promise that I will put some effort into it, and it'll happen as soon as possible. Take care.